The next workout I'm going to bring you guys through is a chest workout. This is pretty similar to the shoulders in that there's really only 2 exercises you do, and then you swap between them. And I'll show you how I structure it, starting with this mid-high press. If you have a machine like this, it's really good for incline because it keeps you stable. And I'll show you another variation of this that I do after, actually, with a plate-loaded one. If you have that option, it's really nice too. For these, it's the same principles as the shoulder. You're trying to go to where you have the tension, not all the way up here, but around where your elbows are bending a little bit. Come down to the chest, but not so far down that you're overstretching. Within this plane right here, boom, full tension here, all the way to the top, but leave a little bend in the elbow, and slow, and then spring back up. Slow, and then spring back up. Slow, and then spring back up. This one I'd probably do as a warm-up exercise, 12 reps. 3 sets. As it's a warm-up exercise, you progressively make the weight heavier so that when you do your next press, you're all warmed up in the chest and you can feel it even more for the next exercise. This is the second press I'll usually do in a chest workout. So to show you this exercise, I'll actually have Marcus show you how we do a
I'm his film buddy now. What's
chest
up?
exercise. Find a good spot on the seat where you're low enough to where
I would just explain it like where the bar is, like the point is like in relation to your nipple.
Handles underneath your chest a little bit, but his elbows go back, keeping tension on the chest but not releasing the tension, and then you just push straight up, come back down slow. Look how he slows it down, doesn't go all the way, well he goes, stretches, and then pushes all the way up. Boom, just like that, right? Since it's the second exercise of the chest workout, this will be the one with more intensifiers, so you'll do like 2 warm-up sets, 1 top set where you go heavier, and then a drop set.
Whatever you say, chief.
All right, so this is the next exercise I'll usually do in a chest workout. After I've done my presses, I come over here and do a fly, and this is a variation of a fly, so a pec deck. So you'll be a seated one like this with the cable stack. Sit down, chest up, like Marcus is showing right here, and you're just gonna come through. You don't wanna punch your fists together, you want to bring your palms together, right? Watch how his chest comes up and it's going to contract forward and pull up like a dinner table. See? You could place a whole thing of food, Thanksgiving dinner right on here, right? That's what you want to have when you do these. You just do these, do 1 warm-up set, then a little bit heavier and do like 15 reps of these. And then actually on these, you just do as many reps as you can for moderately heavy. Make sure you're getting good stretch, good contraction all the way through. After an incline press, I usually come here and do kind of like a neutral or decline press, midline but down a little bit. Really engages the chest, gets that stretch out here, and then you're fully pressing through down here. It's a good way to light up the chest after you've done the other 2 exercises. You're just gonna grab on the up towards the top of the handle and then push straight down and through. Right? Having that chest come up and squeeze together. And I always tell my clients to have that chest be like a table up here. You should be able to hold a tray of food up here when you come through, right? So it shouldn't go down, go up and through. So you can hold something flat. That's how you know you squeeze correctly. Usually, since this is the 3rd press I'll do in a chest workout, I'll just do 3 or 2 straight sets just to finish it off. Do 15, as many reps as you can do for 2 sets. Make the weight like moderately heavy, but you don't need to warm up in these because you've already warmed up through all the other exercises. And then we'll head to our next one. So this is the next fly exercise I'll do for the stretch of the pecs and getting that good contraction all the way through. This is a cable version of it, a little bit tilted over right here. Think about pushing your palms to your feet down here so you're stretched all the way up like Marcus is showing, and you push it down to your feet. I like these straight both feet instead of one in back. I think it stabilizes better, but you can choose whichever one you like to do. Slight bend in the knee, right over your feet, push down, raise your chest up. That's how you get that extra contraction up here. Make sure you're going back just enough for the stretch, and then all the way forward here. Think about you want to touch your biceps together down here. That'll make that contraction even fire more than it already is. To recap, for chest, there's really 2 exercises you do. I usually do 2 presses, so 1 incline, 1 middle press, and 1 kind of slightly decline, and then 2 variations of flies. So usually 1 seated out front and 1 slightly tilted down. That should fire your chest up. Let me know if that helps. See you in the next one.